colorful stage featuring Hatsune Miku is going to be going through a really rough time for its players right now. Before you accept that as like, well, a fact, hear me out. Right now, we are going through To You, My Caring Companion with the limited wedding characters. We get these like every year, and this one was really big because it's a Honami-centered event, and we don't really get too many things for Honami, so that was like one of the big things. Plus the other cards, you know, they look really good. The wedding banner cards really are showstoppers. But on top of that, half anniversary for EN was announced, and we're getting a rerun early of the 2.5 banner that, well, happened back in like March, April, right, for JP. Singing in Bloom, the one with Shiho on Leonid Miku and the two twins and Anna. Don't forget Anna. That banner is coming back, and it's also going to still be a double rate up banner. So if you weren't able to get that originally, now's your chance. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I know we're going to be getting crystals for this, but unless you're like a new player, especially if you're like an older player, more of a veteran, your resources are looking fine. We really need more stuff. Colorful palette, please give us more. And then on top of that, we have Demon Parade Pandemonium banner, some kind of walk with demons. I forget how they named it in English. Coming out at the end of, well, this month as the next festival banner. We get a festival banner every 3 months. They're double rate up. It is the first time Kohane and Akito are going to be getting their fest units, and then Tsukasa, Shizuku, and Rui are there. Is that important? Any banner with like Tsukasa, Rui, and Akito usually are the harder events to grind. The Wealth and the Chie here are kind of somewhat negligible because they're festival banners. You could possibly get lucky if you roll another festival banner, but this will be like one of your best chances to get them. And these outfits are absolutely, well, to me, they're really good, especially the Shizuku and the Rui one. Well, actually also the Akito one. I think Tsukasa's the only one that's kind of like lackluster to me, but if you're a big fan of like the uniforms, these will really stand out for you. And especially for me, the Akito. This festival outfit like has his best hairstyles hands down. For me personally. I don't know about anybody else. Same thing with like Rui. It's one of his best hairstyles. Debatable for Shizuku. Tsukasa kind of just looks like his regular hairstyle almost. Going further down, outside of like any of the other birthday banners, we have the Miku birthday banner that's going to be coming out in August. Birthday banners for Vocaloids are very important because they are like sub-unitless, and birthday healers are just very useful for people that are trying to get through songs. Although in the future, I believe they take away the ability to die except on like challenge quests. Birthday healers will come in real handy for that. And then, you know, it's just like fodder for leveling up, another character you can use, right? Especially because it's sub-unitless and you can throw it anywhere. But then on top of that, I don't remember if they ever announced it during a Colorful Corner back when the half anniversary happened for JP, or in the recent Colorful Corner. It's just escaping me. But when it happened on JP around the Colorful Corner the Wonder Show, used to be called the Wonder Show for JP, happened, they announced that in August we would be getting a Vocaloid-centered banner. These aren't going to be sub-unitless Vocaloids, but these were sub-unit Vocaloids, and limited sub-unit Vocaloids at that. Limited sub-unit Vocaloids usually come with a unit score. They get a higher score based on how many characters from the same group are in the team. These are some of the highest scores in the game, and they're very useful for the World Links so that they could be your 5th flex slot for the World Link cards, right? Because your 5th character for World Link will always be a flex one, since the 4 characters will always be one of the 4 group members. On top of the fact, this was already crazy for the simple fact that Wonderland's Miku's there, and whenever a specific group Miku gets a limited character, usually they get a new hairstyle, and they usually save these for, well, limited banners. And I thought it was going to be like a pattern where it was only for like the anniversaries, but this is what broke that pattern. Also, have you seen these cards? Like they already cooked with half anniversary Rin and Len. Now we're gonna get those again, and then we get another Rin and Len here. Especially the Rin. I really like the twin tail style. That's besides the point. After that, we have the actual anniversary, or at least the JP anniversary, around December 30th or October, depending on your time zone. It's anniversary. Double rate up. We're gonna be getting a lot of crystals. And this is also going to rerun. Last year, they reran the anniversary banner for JP around December 7th, because that's when the actual EN banner is going to come out. That means you have 2 chances, and you have a choice to either roll here. If you roll, you will have the chance to tier, or you could get it out of the way, right? Or you can save for it in December, possibly make it so that can spark either once or twice. I am currently debating whether or not I should even do that, right, myself, because I am like low on just sparking materials for trying to get my characters. And I'm also low on crystals. I mean, I could probably get 60k by the time anniversary happens if I don't roll. But there are a lot of temptations already, don't you know? One of the reasons this was really cool was we got all the leader units back again, except for Kohane. Kanade got her first anniversary unit here. Let me tell you, this anniversary was crazy for the cards. The Ichika and the Kanade, and don't even get me started on the Meiko. The Kaito, the Monogatari vibe with Meiko. Kaito looking like he's about to make the biggest... Well, Kaito actually looks like he's in the Diva rooms for Project Diva for whatever reason. Those were also sub-unitless Vocaloids as well. And if you played this game long enough, you kind of notice that, like, the guys and Meiko just don't get as much love. Well, actually, they kind of rectify that. I feel like Meiko and Kaito have been getting a lot more love lately, actually even more than the other Vocaloids, but it's rough. So now we're getting this banner twice. Then moving forward in November, we're going to have the first World Link banner, which is the 25 chord one. A unit limited, I'm gonna call it that because I think the Project Sekai wiki actually refers to it like that. A banner that is not exactly a limited banner, but it also is kind of limited. These characters will only appear on this banner, and then later down the line, once they add them to standard banner, but they will only appear on 25 chord specific banner, right? Like you'll have a chance to spook them later down the line, but this will be like your best chance to roll them. World Link is very hard to grind. It's a very, very grindy event. You have to grind through 5 shops. Also for a chance to, you know, show that you really like these characters, because you get like titles that are also exclusively for the character, like, oh, you placed this high in their thing. If you do roll them and get them to Mastery 2, you get a special cutscene for the specific World Link songs. 25 chord one was one of the better ones, in my opinion. Not the best one per se, but it was a really good thing. You get an exclusive cutscene that'll play every time you play the 3D MV for this, although I think some people don't even play with 3D MVs on because like the game is lagging anyways. Although I personally don't feel like they're exactly worth it just for that, but they are really, the cards themselves are really nice. Plus they are limited, right? They are limited in the sense that you can't really get them from a standard banner unless you're rolling a 25 chord event, which there is going to be a 25 chord event in December afterwards, but I'm not too sure if they get added. Oh, did I also forget to mention that World Link is like 12 days long, so it's a really big event to grind. After that, we'll have in December, whatever the limited banner coming out, right? It's an event that has Nene, Akito, and Len, and then Shizuku's birthday, right, in December. And on top of that, we'll have the Sanrio banner, the Hello Sekai banner, which is the, I'm gonna say Hello Kitty, but the Sanrio character collab with Project Sekai. A limited collab banner with 6 4 stars and a bunch of 2 stars. So if you roll it and then you get like some of the 4 stars and the 2 stars, you can actually kind of make your crystals back, especially with the 2 stars. Although the problem with the 2 stars, you can actually still get like regular standard banner characters. So that sucks. On top of that, if you get them to Mastery 2, you actually get like an accessory for your avatar, although I personally felt like that wasn't really worth it, so I ended up skipping it. But these outfits and the cards, for the novelty alone, I believe are worth it. This banner still has not gotten a rerun yet, right? It's only ran once on JP. It'll possibly get a rerun in December or maybe around like March or April, like how they did with 7 Sins. But even 7 Sins, talking about that, has only had 1 rerun. It has not had a second rerun to this date on JP. So if you don't get this now, or whenever the heck it reruns later down the line, if it ever gets a rerun, you may miss out on them forever. Haha, doesn't that suck? And then on top of that, we also have not only the twins, Rin and Len, their birthday banner, if you're big fans of those guys, and that already sucks because, you know, they run together, and we'll have the rerun of, well, the anniversary. We will possibly be getting the stamp missions around then because that's what they did last year, so you could be getting more crystals. And they might even be rerunning the banners themselves, which is important because Dream Pick, there is a Dream Pick attached to the anniversary banner, which allows you to pick like past units from festivals and the standard banner. If in December they rerun it again and they allow us to put we might actually be able to put the Akito and the Kohane there, possibly. I don't know. I'm probably wrong. And then they'll rerun the limited banner. If I remember correctly, there was a banner that it was a paid banner that you could, well, pay for, but then you had a choice to pick limited characters there. I could be wrong, but there were a lot of banners. There was like Anniversary already has like a bunch of like anniversary outfit banners that you can roll on, and those are gonna get reran for the December 7th anniversary, right? And then, if we go even further, one of the reasons I personally skipped out on the Sanrio banner is because I was already, like, broke from anniversary. But also, there's the New Year's Festival banner. Remember how I said it's every 3 months? Well, you know, anniversary was in September, October, and September is the 9th month, and December is the 12th month. So 3 months have gone by. So the New Year's Festival comes out. It was like the first Shizuku and Minori Fest. On top of that, Meiko got a new hairstyle that made her hair long. All of her hairstyles are short. That is really big in my book because that actually kind of makes her look almost like a different character. And I also like getting hairstyles for characters that like kind of change their look complete or just give them nice, cool, short looking hair, you know. And since the system is getting better, like the hairstyles are getting more intricate, it's actually really nice hair, right? The physics get better with the game, especially after, let me tell you, the current like limited banners on JP kind of have like really nice hair physics as well, or just the physics in general. Like the 2025 wedding banners that you guys are going to be getting has some good physics on those dresses, let me tell you. Oh boy, want to roll that. And I remember having a hard time for that banner, because I only got like one character out of the entire thing, and I had to go all the way to pity just so I could get the Meiko. You know, our crystals are finite. And don't even get me started on the fact that there is a world link for VBS in January. The final verdict that if you had to ask me, I'd skip everything until, well, anniversary. Like literally the way this game is, especially with the amount of crystals that we get, I feel like it's just better to roll on like 2 or 3 banners a year, honest, at the rate that we get stuff. Roll half anniversary and then roll anniversary. If you already rolled half anniversary and you feel the need to try stuff, and maybe you have some extra crystals and even feel like you can make up the difference with like challenge quests and other things that are coming out later down the line, I'm probably going to need to do a thing for how many crystals we get till anniversary now. You could roll either half anniversary on its rerun in like a few days whenever it happens, or if it's not already out, or roll on the festival Pandemonium banner, because that one is also a valid place to roll as well. I would say that half anniversary one has a little bit more value just because it has the vocaloids there, especially it has 3 vocaloids, one of them being a unit scorer in the form of Miku, and also giving a different hairstyle for Leonid Miku. And then finally the anniversary, because the anniversary is already really big. You could either choose to save to skip out of the initial anniversary possibly, or if you can't, just roll that, and then maybe there's enough time when it comes. I don't think you'll have enough time for when it comes back, but you know, you can try your luck again, or just try your luck on both, who knows, or the anniversary banner, right? If not that, if you're interested in the collab one, then the other thing, for those of you who are collectors, then I would suggest just skip until like anniversary and then save until the Sanrio collab. Anniversary is really good. You could possibly even just like skip anniversary and then save till Sanrio and then the rerun of anniversary. My one thing though is that this all crumbles if they just, for whatever reason, decide not to run the anniversary again on December 7th. But seeing as how it happened last year, where they gave us the actual stamp missions for the JP anniversary around December, and the fact that we're getting a rerun for half anniversary for Yen's half anniversary, I would say it's pretty safe to say that we are going to get a rerun for the, well, JP anniversary banner in October, in December, along with the stamp missions. If you're new to the game, then you could possibly just decide to roll either the half anniversary fest or the Pandemonium fest at the end of June, so that you could start building up your roster now to start farming. It's early on and then like you're a new player. But if not, you know, you're running low on crystals, I just save until anniversary and maybe even thing, right? You save until December, maybe you can like see, they might actually be running at like the literal same time. Just decide, oh, let me roll the Sanrio banner first, and then whatever's left after I pity there will go towards anniversary, and then you just from there. You guys need to definitely make your choice, you know, from here down the line. I don't think I'm the best person to be making this like the concrete decision. I only have like some recommendations I could make, but there probably are some better things, and like it's always better to go for whatever you like the most. Like maybe you're just not even interested in any of these characters that are going to be on the anniversary or the Sanrio banner, right? So yeah, good luck with everything, and peace out.